Okay, so you're sitting there. Jesus pops out. You're supposed to bring him down. Okay, so what are you gonna do?
Well, first off, you got to get your jet and your maneuver. You got to be really flexible. You see? When you open up to Jesus, and he's up there, and you want to bring him down, what you really need to do is focus on the small part in there. It's kind of round, glows. It's light, very vibrational. You see, it's spinning like in 1,000,000 miles an hour. Okay, and so you focus on that light, and you grab hold of it, and you put it inside of you. You see, and then you like lace it with something. You know, like you mind trip. Like you make him trip with your mind, and then you start turning different colors, like purple, yellow, even pink, you know, and well, yeah. And then there's the orange. You gotta get the orange out of your system. The green.
Okay, so now tell me about the other gypsies at the party, and when they are super drunk and they're dancing around flapping wet dresses.
Yeah.
Then what does that make you feel like to flap a wet dress?
It's kind of slimy, you know, but it kind of makes you feel like a gypsy, like that just ate a watermelon, you know, and like you're spitting out seeds and you're like hit people in the face with it, you know. It makes you want to roll around on the ground like a cat or like a lion or even a ninja, you know, just like slapping things like when you go by real fast, just be like, what, you know. You can even do it in your mind. You don't even have to use your body. Just imagine. And then these things are kind of just like rolling down your leg. It's like wet, gooey. It kind of makes you feel like you're pregnant, you know, with a man's baby. And, well, you're male, so you're both at the same time. You mix them together, and then you see things clearly. Yeah. Yeah. And there's the tiki rings. You can't forget about those. It's at every gypsy party. Yeah, they got tiki torches, flames. You know, they spin tassels on their boobs, fire on them. It's quite pleasing to watch.
I want to be a part of that circle. Okay. I want to be a part of Gypsy Nano Laced Head Nano Boogies.
It's very easy to get accepted to this group.
You need to speed up.
There's a certain thing that you must do inside the special program of your mind.
Do you ever slap a quarter straight through a glass window?
Twice. I did it last Tuesday, and then the Thursday before that, I was running really fast.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I almost lost my mind. I was like speeding, like I was like on speed, like crack. And then I tripped and fell and I rolled, and I saw this freaking dog in the park. He was like acting like he owned the place. You know, he's like jumping over the swings and sliding down the slide like a little baby. You know, he was even licking these people's hands and stuff. And then he had the nerve to go and like, you know, shake up the ground where the slide was at the bottom. It was just like, it's really sad. I mean, it's a sight for anyone to see. It's really kind of beautiful too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're sitting here at the Indian Burial Dust Site, and Ashley just keeps smoking the cement chips off the wall. And I'm like, dude, you know, if you get any more cement in your pipe, boom, and it explodes glass shards in his neck, you know, his blood just... So I get in, I go vampire mode, jump on him, right, getting that blood out of his neck, and then, but then I get this needle, right, and I sew him up. I sew his neck up real fast, right. But there's blood going everywhere, and then his dog comes in, and she tries to eat his veins and shit, but I'm like, get the fuck, I punch his dog, boom, and kick it, and the dog goes, pew, 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 over the fence, and so there's Ashley with the super glue hanging out his veins and shit, and, you know, I'm thinking about eating him, and I'm having some trouble, I can't control myself, so then, you know, I realized his dress is teared completely over his head, and he's got spandex on, you know, from the biking accident. And we've somehow managed to tape up his face, but his hair is getting in his eyes. And so every time we're riding down the hill, he gets on his bicycle, he just hits a tree. I'm like, Ashley, you know, are the drugs wearing off? Can you see straight? And he's like, no, I can't. My hair's so long. And I'm like, well, shit. If I had a razor and a fucking anything, I would get that hair off of you. And so we just sat there for hours until the blood finally dried in his hair. And it stuck, you know, like gel. And we figured out how to leave. But it wasn't until Ashley realized that sometimes when you're running through the woods and you can't see, you need to get night vision. So that's it. Thank you. Goodbye, Ashley.